First of all, Cumia, literally one of the most talented, funny guys in the world.
Like I've never been around him where he wasn't funny. Like I used to say, even after I did my show, and then he would do a show after mine, he was always funny. He was always like really witty. Where I'm like, wow, that's really fucking. Like I would just be kind of like.
You see, Jeff Ross, there are pedophiles who are funny.
I'm doing research. I'm the captain, like Opie.
Opie's good. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit what you say.
That show was fucking great when it was great. That show was so good. Like, then it got weird towards the end. It fizzled out. But when it was in its heyday, right? Nothing better.
And everyone had to do their fucking part, Chad.
Shout out to Reddit.
Shout out to what?
Reddit. Because they'll probably post about this.
I remember one time being on the Opie and Anthony show, and it was one of the first times I was on it, and some other morning radio show had like trashed them. Or maybe it was the afternoon show. Had trashed them and called, and then Opie and Anthony called them, and then they had a huge fight on the air. About, it was like mind blowing because now it seems normal, but back then it was like a crazy thing to have people who were trash you on your own show. And that's when I heard board op for the first time when they were talking, you're just a board op. And I was like, what's that? What is that?
They said they called Opie a board op?
Yeah. You're just a board op.
And Cumia probably agree with them?
First of all, Cumia, literally one of the most talented, funny guys in the world. Like, I remember going on that show and just being like a hyena, just laughing.
Yeah, I know.
He was... Talented people are so messed up.
Get this lady a show on Compound Stat.
Yeah, I think it's... I don't know what it... I don't... Listen, he's never done anything but make me laugh. But yeah, it's just he shouldn't be on Twitter is really the problem because it's I don't think it's good for the. I even when I worked there, he lost his Twitter or he stopped doing Twitter for a while, and I was like, it's like when your dad stops drinking or something, and you're like, oh, this is a relief because I just think it's better. I guess he
doesn't come up in my timeline as often. I don't know. I'd have to go search him out.
So then when he came back, I was like, and then it gets, and now I was like, that was another reason. Well, I can't. Anyway, one of the 11.
But didn't you lose your Twitter account or something?
Yeah, but not like that. Now, like they fucking take it away. I get suspended. I get a timeout. But they're not like, hey, motherfucker, we're gonna take this away from you. But I'm saying like when your dad or like the guy who's running the head of the business is like constantly like he's like a right-wing extremist, he's like a fucking David Koresh.
Oh yeah.
I'm exaggerating. I'm just saying like it was easier it was better. I always felt better when he wasn't on Twitter because I mean his Twitter's not funny and he's so funny, so it's kind of
right.
It's kind of
but he's
dumb.
Funny in a way that's like, yeah, you're right, it's not he'd be probably better on TikTok. I'm not kidding. It would probably be
how he'd be better on TikTok, but
because he's good at doing little characters and stuff or mocking people in short bursts. I mean, he used to do it for long periods of time, but I'm sure he could.
Yeah, because
it's like if you want a divisive audience, it's like it's right. That's perfect. It's like
because he's never
Trump supporters and not Trump supporters.
Yeah, well, you're dividing your audience in half, which is like he probably doesn't give a shit, but like. As somebody who works there, you're like, maybe it's not great that we're only getting other right-wing extremists to listen to the fucking network.
Right. So, it's a lot of diminishing returns on something.
Yeah. As everybody gets older.
Right.
Yeah, everybody gets older, and then some of the right-wing extremists die. And then,
then you have to do stuff that gets you attention so that,
Yeah. But I'm saying my point is like I've never been around him where he wasn't funny. Like I used to say even after I did my show and then he would do a show after mine. He was always funny. He was always like really witty. Where I'm like, wow, that's really fucking like. I would just be kind of like,
you see, Jeff Ross. There are pedophiles who are funny. So
I would just get. I was amazed. I'm like, wow, he's really like clever.
Happen.
I was like, he's clever, but his Twitter is just like all like, hey, fucking this and that, and it's just whatever. He can do whatever he wants, I guess, but you know.
Maybe I'm not following him anymore. Maybe it's a new account or something.
I'm interested when you guys met. When did you and Bonnie meet, Kevin?
Right after you
interested?
Is that not true?
Are you?
I smelled her fingers. I smelled your fingers. I remember.
No, I remember Bonnie was very like. I remember we shared a cab one time from like the comic strip downtown. I was like, I think I was in between relationships. I was like,
I think you told me in that cab ride that you dated Sarah Silverman.
No, I wasn't dropping fucking names. I didn't. Was I?
And then he said to me, he goes, hold on, let me just finish this sentence, you little...
Kevin, how old were you when you made love to Sarah Silverman?
Listen, I'm not going to speak about that.
Yeah, she had to have been like what, 18 or something?
It might have been inappropriate.